Hello guys, and welcome to the biannual update on every Squashy Grape and every grape we have. So the grapes are quite excited because they've been basically just forgotten about for the past 6 months, like entirely. They haven't left their boxes, they haven't left their positions at all. So yeah, without another word, let's get started. Wow, how little things have changed, but how much they have changed for me. The constant night and constant darkness has driven me absolutely insane. I I was just about to go to sleep now, but I didn't know it was in the middle of the daytime. I thought it was in the middle of the night, but there's no difference really. I just need light desperately, and well, I'm glad that there's light right now, and I will hope that I can stay out here for longer. We are the two Squishy Grapes number 2, and we like rain, but however, we've started to lose our interest in rain. I mean, occasionally we can hear the rain pounding outside, but we can't see it, and it's just breaking us, and we're also going insane as well. We're slowly starting to lose our interest in rain and our interest in anything at all. Hello, I am Squishy Grape number 3, and I like cardboard. So, there's just recently been so little new cardboard shown to me that I'm just, I don't like it. But I know that there is more cardboard somewhere, and, I'm just waiting for the chance to be shown it. But, yeah, I've grown tired of the same few cardboards, even though I have, like, the biggest piece of cardboard ever. I know there's bigger ones out there, and plus I had that one for like over 4 years already. So yeah. I am Squishy Grape number 4, and I like gourds. So I know that there's other gourds out there. I've heard our boss mention it, but I didn't get to see it, and I didn't even get to leave the box. So it's just been all darkness for me as well. And I really hope to see them one day, to be able to feel a gourd again, just like back when we were free from that box. I am Squishy Grape number 5, and I like caps. I feel as if my life has been exhausted of its meaning. My prime time has passed by years. I feel like there's nothing left to do in my life, and now death will come. Just one little cap inside of the box would be so good for me. I mean, they aren't even that big. I could probably barely fit into one of them. So, yeah, I know that I'm not going to be in any more movies about caps, because we've already made like 3 movies about caps, and I've been in like 5 already. So yeah, that just makes me like, yeah, it just makes me think life is worthless now. I am Squishy Grape number 6, and I like water. I've been having it so good, but I just got awakened from my dream state. So I've managed to convince myself that I'm inside of a vast, endless ocean that is so deep that I could fit all the grapes into there, and definitely a lot more. So yeah, I've just been dreaming constantly, sleeping constantly, about just floating in that ocean, surrounded with nothing but water. And yeah, thanks to you, thanks to our boss, I will probably have to spend another like 2 weeks getting myself into that state again. So yeah. I am Squishy Grape number 7, and I like recycle bins. So if you forgot about it, around 6 months ago I was left outside in the garage in the heat and in the dirty environment for like 7 days straight, and that did terrible things to my body. my my decomposition has like rapidly advanced, and I went from one of the cleanest grapes to like bleeding my entire body out of Ebola and juice. And I've mostly recovered now. I am back to being dry, and I'm just leaking out a tiny bit of fluid, much less than before. So I'm just grateful that I'm still alive, honestly, and I still look like Squishy Grape number 7. So yeah, I don't know about all the other grapes. They're all thinking about dying now, but I'm just really grateful that I'm alive. Hello, I'm Squishy Grape number 8, and I like old things. So recently I've become more interested in the grapes because they're probably the oldest things that I'm surrounded by. And yeah, I'm just being interested in their old lifestyles, like living back inside of the drawer where the squishy oranges are living right now, or living inside of the ice cream cups thingies. Yeah, I just really miss it, and I've been like sad every day and having nostalgic breakdowns because, well, it can't be worse than how I'm living right now. All the other grapes are in despair, and I just really miss back when we were all happy and all in the light every day. Hello, I'm Squishy Grape number 9, and I like floating. So I still think about that airplane ride every day. I mean, that's the highest up I've ever been. I was quite literally floating above like tens of kilometers of air, and it was just breathtaking. And yeah, I'm just patiently waiting, or maybe impatiently waiting for the next vacation so I can go fly again. Hello, I'm Squishy Grape number 10, and I like our boss's main channel, the Ultimate Human Person. Well, maybe not anymore. Actually, I still kind of do. I'm adjusting. So if you didn't know, our boss's main channel has been on a steady decline for the past like half a year. And well, guess what? Our boss quit. Our boss quit that channel like a month and a half ago. And well, I was just in a shock. And it was the most miserable week of my life, seeing that our boss didn't upload at all, and then he continued not to upload at all. And yeah, his channel was losing momentum rapidly, and it's taken him like a month, and he's still not hit 29,000 subscribers. So yeah, but he's now focusing his efforts on his other channels that aren't really doing that good either. But the major point I have here is that our boss's main channel, he just can't upload on it anymore. Simply, it's just not worth it. The channel is not eligible for monetization, and it just can't be monetized, which makes it basically useless to upload there. So yeah, I now am starting to like his other channels more, including Doggo Science 2 and Random Musics I Made. So yeah. Hello, I am Squishy Grape number 11, and I like pencils. So I've heard about all these new pencils, but I've never actually gotten to see them. So right now, I am face to face with these new pencils that we've gotten in the past half a year. And in particular, I'm interested in this yellow one, because it's supposed to be a mechanical pencil, but it looks like a normal pencil. And I don't think it actually works anymore, but it has a weird shape, and it just looks different. It's different from all these other pencils that I've been seeing constantly. I mean, I've been thinking of constantly, but not actually seeing them, because I'm also stuck in that box with all the other grapes. Hello, I'm Squishy Grape Sr, and I like bubbles. So guess what happened to the bubble machine after it got used for its first and last time. It was just left to sit there and forgotten about. The water not even being emptied. It took 2 months for the water to dry out, and I only found out about that because our boss mentioned it. I didn't actually see it at all. So I am just furious at how I never got to see the bubble machine again. But I think I deserve to at least be able to see bubbles once, now that there's like an actual machine for it. But yeah, here it is, the empty bubble machine. I can still see soap particles at the bottom. And this thing probably still does not work. I hope eventually there will be a better bubble machine that actually works. Hello, I am Squashy Grape number 12, and I like paper and plastic. So that's the thing that I've been surrounded by for the past 6 months. Paper and possibly plastic. So yeah, it's been really comfortable, but if you know it, once you be too comfortable for too long, it's not comfortable anymore. So I'm just glad that I get to be out here on top of some metal. And I am also the founder of Squashy Grapeism, so I give announcements sometimes, and I just have to say that Squashy Grapeism is failing us. I mean, we haven't uploaded many individual videos, despite us constantly saying every week that we like making YouTube videos, but none of us have had the chance to upload our own videos at all. I am Squashy Grape number 1, and I like pillows. So unlike the Squashy Grapes, we've not been stuck inside of a tiny, cramped, white cardboard box, but we're on the white shelf that we've been on for like 4 years at this point. And well, we've had a lot more opportunities to do stuff. So I've been exploring new pillows around the house because there's just been so many more recently, and well, they're like really unique. Some of them I can't really go inside of, but a lot of them I can. Hello, I am Squashy Grape number 2, and I like warmth. So last video I went on top of the 3D printer, and I went on top of the heat plate, and that was a pretty good source of warmth for me, except for the fact that the 3D printer has not been turned on or used since probably that video, and so I've just been stuck with the old methods of staying warm, like going on top of charger blocks, and it's just been a pretty boring half a year for me. Hello, I'm Squashy Grape number 3, and I like big spaces. So recently, I've taken an interest in outer space and the skies. Well, not recently, but after the trip with Squashy Grape number 9, because we got into an airplane ride and I got to see just how big the world was. And well, space is even bigger, and it just makes me feel really, really tiny, and that even the biggest things that I see every day are insignificant. Hello, I'm Squashy Grape number 4, and I like rocks. So I haven't really gotten to get any more rocks recently because, well, we've all been abandoned kind of, but I did get one more rock. But recently I've also found out that there's actually a huge rock in outer space that looks just like me, mostly thanks to the constant blabbering of Squashy Grape number 3. And apparently it's a rock that's like 30 kilometers long. That's also like 5 billion kilometers away. So yeah, I won't be seeing that rock anytime soon, but it's a moon of Pluto that looks just like me, and it's pretty interesting. I still prefer my own rocks that I can actually see. Hello, I'm Squashy Grape number 5, and I like bottle caps. So I've been keeping a collection of milk bottle caps. Yes, for the past like 2 years, and that's been what's keeping me occupied basically. And actually, currently, most of my collection is stored right under me right now, inside of here. And those are all caps from last year and last year. But this year, I have like 8 more of these milk bottle caps that I've gotten in the past 3.5 months or so. So yeah, it's a lot of more caps. We are Squashy Grapes 6 and 7, also known as the dark grapes. And as our name suggests, we like darkness. So over the past 6 months, the other Squashy Grapes are starting to think that we're really shy for some reason, even though we've always been like this, because we always like to hide in our own corners in the darkness. And guess what? We are becoming shy now because they can't stop calling us shy, and they keep on ignoring us. However, we've made friends with Squishy Fig and Squishy Orange the God because, well, they also kind of do what we do. Hello, we are the 2 Squashy Grape Juniors, and last video I was just taking out of the paper wrapping after being in there for like half a year maybe, and I was also taking out of my bottle. So and we were called the alcoholic grapes at first because we reek of alcohol, because we used to be really big grapes, and we were full of sugar, and that caused us to like decompose rapidly, and the stench of it like covered us completely. But quickly after we were taking out, the stench disappeared, and now we are mostly normal grapes, except the other Squashy Grapes are thinking that I'm an alien because of how strange I look. And I look like this because of the wounds from when I was infected with maggots, and luckily I wasn't though. And yeah, we're just enjoying our time with the other Squashy Grapes and Chubby Grapes and Soham's grapes and all of that. And our main passion right now is just being with them. We don't really have any goals or anything. We are the 3 Squishy Raisins, and we like magnets. So fun fact, the platform we're sitting on right now is actually magnetic. So we've been here a bunch in the past half a year, just playing around with magnets. And in total, we've gotten 3 new magnets in the past like 2 months. One of them is a sphere, and the other one is 2 fragments of a broken magnet. And we've never seen a broken magnet before. We've only seen like cylinders or complete square magnets. So yeah, it's been pretty fun just experimenting with how the broken magnets interact, and how heavy of objects they can lift, and all that sort of stuff. Like for example, when we get the magnet stuck like this, none of us can take it off, and it's usually kind of dangerous, so we have to wait for our boss to remove it himself. But yeah. We are the Chubby Grapes, and we like green things. So in case you're wondering where Chubby Grape number 6 is, well, we still couldn't find him, so we're just guessing that he's lost forever now, sadly. But anyways, in the past September, we were taking out like once, and we got to see green plants. And also another time we were taking out again to the forest, and that was like last month, but we didn't get to see many green things. All the leaves have been piled up and they're all brown. The ground is covered with brown dirt and everything. The trees don't have leaves anymore. It's just not green. So yeah, we've been pretty bored, just like every other winter. But we did get to walk around the house a little bit, and we found some more green objects. And we also got to see some indoor plants, which was pretty nice. Hello, We are the Soham's grapes and long grape, and we might be mixed up a little bit, but yeah, anyways, we didn't really get to go outside that much. I mean, the chubby grapes got to go outside, but we didn't. So, the past 6 months has been pretty boring as usual. Um, we we barely did anything, but we did get to look at some green objects with the chubby grapes. But our boss just doesn't let us go outside. But for me, long grape, I've mostly just been recounting all my experiences going to the trip. Hello, we are hard grape and eggplant grape, and we like technology. So, yeah, in the past 6 months, after we gave up on the engine project, we've mostly just lost motivation to do anything. I mean, our boss has lost motivation to do anything, but we haven't. We've come up with so many more plans. Like, for example, making a automatic digging machine, making a pathing machine, making a dumpling maker machine. We just had so many ambitious plans to do, and our boss just never listens to us. And we really hope that soon our boss will start helping us make our plans come true. Hello, I'm Squishy Almonds the God, and I'm Squishy Fig. So to be completely honest and not be making up any stories like the other grapes, we've just been sitting around in the corner doing nothing much else, and we've been supremely bored. But we did make friends with the dark grapes, because just like them, we used to be pretty shy, and that's something that we could bond together with. And yeah, we've also been sitting around in dark corners with them as well. Hello, and we are the 6 dried up grapes. And by the way, there used to be 7 of us. And our entire purpose of being sent here as grapes were just to mourn the loss of October 3rd, 2023, when the cabinet was ransacked and a bunch of precious historical objects were flushed down the toilet. But we've decided that having our entire lives dedicated to mourning something that we've never even seen before is just too depressing. Even though we still respect history a lot, we want to have more meaningful lives. And yeah, we've been moved with the Squashy Grapes, and we've been making connections with them. And they are pretty sad about the thing, but they aren't as sad as we were, and that just makes us glad that we are no longer very sad about it. Hello, I'm Squashy Berry, and I am Big Berry. So we've just been stuck together in the same tiny little room, covered by a bunch of random other storage cups and stuff. And for the first few months, we didn't really know each other that much, but then we just started bonding with each other about the Squashy Berry, the red berry golden age, back when there were hundreds of red berries, and we all lived together on a piece of paper. And this was roughly the same time that the Squashy Grapes were first formed. So yeah, we just kind of wish that we became bigger than the Squashy Grapes, but we never did. And by the way, as usual, I didn't get a single chance to meet the Squashy Grapes in the past 6 months. Hello, I'm Raisel, and here is my army of unnamed Raisels. So basically, I just been pretty confused. I don't know if I want to get rid of them. I mean, I do want to get rid of them, but I also don't want to get rid of them. So they've just been here, and I can't really do anything about them. I mean, they weren't meant to be here. They were meant to be eaten. I wasn't meant to be here either. And yeah, we just don't know what to do. We hope one day something will randomly happen. Hello, we are the Grape and Cheese in the Cups, and in 5 days it will be our it will be our 5th anniversary, so that would be pretty nice. We'll make our yearly video, of course. But yeah, our lives have been pretty boring in the past year. But we won't say much of it until the anniversary video. So see you then. We are the 12 Red Berry families, and us family number 12. We've made our last video in like August 20th something, and since then, the family number 1 has been patiently waiting to make their second video ever in their whole lives. And yeah, we've known that there's been many opportunities that we could have been taking on a video, like at least 2 opportunities, but unfortunately we were never brought out, and we just really wanted to make our second video ever. Our first video was back in June 2020, and it was of us playing with a bunch of like random fans and stuff, and we just really want to do something else. Hello, we are the 8th Squishy Oranges, and we like cups. So we're actually kind of surprised that we still look orange right now. Like, this is probably the most orange that we've looked in a while. But anyways, we got several more cups in the past 3 months, probably like around 3 or 5. We haven't checked on them though, but we know that we got more cups. But what we've been doing is just staying under the cabinet, not really allowed to get out, and just being really bored, just like the other grapes and the other fruits that we have here. Hello, and we are the 3 Squishy Mulberries, and we like these dessert cups. And over the past 6 months we haven't gotten any more. As you can see, we have a lot, and most of these are new ones because our original ones were thrown away in the October 3rd incident. But guess what? Just for this video we got another Reese's cup. So yeah, that's pretty nice because we haven't gotten anything, and this is a pretty important moment for us because, well, nothing's happened to us in so long. Hello, and we are the 3 Squishy Grape the Gods, and well, we already said some stuff in the intro, but yeah, we basically control all the Squishy Grapes, and in the past year has been probably the most boring half a year for us. We've gone many months without having any uploads other than either movie time lapses or the Squishy Grape prayers, and recently we've also stopped doing the movie time lapses, so it's just the Squishy Grape prayers and nothing else. And we believe that shouldn't be how it is. We think that the Squishy Grapes need to be able to upload more, like at least 1 different video per week. But yeah, we also think that the channel is doing pretty badly now that we've stopped uploading the Minecraft content. So yeah, we think that we need to upload some different stuff other than Squishy Grape content as well. Even though usually Chubby Grape number 6 makes those decisions, but he's gone now, so yeah. And last but not least, it is us, the Squishy Peanuts, and the rest of the movie crew. So yeah, we haven't gotten much movie done since the last prayers, but we will after January 19th. But one major thing that we've discovered was that we can actually get a cracked version of Adobe After Effects and all the plugins that it has, and we just really wish we got that software earlier before we edited and green screened everything, because that would be way too much work to learn Adobe After Effects to that level and then have to re-green screen everything. So unfortunately this movie will be low quality again without the $500 software. But anyways, you guys haven't seen us in a while. We are the Squiddy number 2 and number 3 recreations, as well as the only Squashy Grape to have a stem on it still. And we haven't gotten to the part we haven't edited to the part in the movie where we show up yet, but soon we will. After we start editing the movie, at least. And we are Squishy Peanuts 3 to 14. 3 to 15. And 2 days ago, we actually considered accepting 4 more members into us, but sadly, we didn't, because that would be too much work. So yeah. And here are the Squishy Cranberries as well, but they aren't in our movie. So what we're saying is that we just hope that after January 19th, our boss will just focus entirely on the movie, and the movie can be completed by March, hopefully. So yeah. Anyways, that concludes this biannual update on all the Squashy Grapes, Raisins, and everything. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We definitely did, because we have something to do for the first time in half a year. And yeah, see you next time, and bye.